Hi guys, I've decided I'm going to do a little plan with me in my mini happy planner using the Sleep Tight Tiny Kit. As you may have known from watching my other video, I did try to do a plan with me with a tiny kit, but it didn't really work. But I absolutely loved the way it turned out. So this is my last tiny kit that I used. It was a Unicorn Dreams one. And I loved it so much I instantly had to go and buy some more tiny kits, and yeah, never mind. So I'm going to plan this week here, which is the week beginning the 14th of August. I did just have to check that. These are undated, so I have to go through and write all the dates in. So Monday the 14th, isn't it? I just said the 14th. I've just said the 14th, haven't I? I have. There we go. So, start by writing all of the dates down so that I don't get confused. Is probably a good point. So that is step number 1 complete. So, where shall I start first? I'm going to start with this one here. Now I've used this week because my husband's got the week off and that doesn't happen very often, and I just quite like the sentiment behind this kit about loving you to the moon and back. So yeah, slightly soppy reason this week, but there's nothing wrong with a bit of soppiness now and again. And because this kit is really pale, I'm just going to cover that bit with white out so that it hopefully won't show through too much. There we go. Pop that down there, and then I think I'm going to go with the washi next. Now I can't remember if last time I covered up the top strip. I did, didn't I? I did. So we're going to go for... So there's all sorts of stuff over my desk today. We're going to go for a little bit of white out up here. Which has gone really well on that side. Just to kind of reduce the darkness coming through. If that makes sense. Sorry. It's the holidays. I don't see many people during the day, during the holidays. And my brain sometimes goes off on a very strange, peculiar tangent. There we go. So, done that, and then we'll just do a little trim. And then pop that back just in case I should need it. And then we'll do the same on the other side. So, holidays. What have I done with my holidays so... Oh, that's my phone going off. What have I done with my holidays so far? I don't think I've done very much with my holidays so far. I haven't been anywhere, as you may or may not know from some of my other videos. One of my friends came back to see her family, so I had a day out with her. I planned a surprise birthday thing for my husband, which went down really well. He loved it. So definitely win all of the wife points for that one. I'm just going to say again, like I did last time, marriage is not a competition, but we are quite competitive. So every so often the subject of husband and wife points does come up. I know it's not a good thing, but it keeps us entertained. Okay, so got washi at the top, got my quote down here. What should I do next? Should I do checklists or... Let's do checklists next, because there will be things I need to do during the week. And I do love these. I'm going to try them over here this time. So last time I put them sort of about there in the day. But I did have headers last time. I don't have headers this time. So I'm just going to see if it will... Do you know what? Yeah, it does. And I'm not bothered by this little bit down here. As I've said before, things like that I'm not worried about. I do think if I get this right, this kit won't be as pink as I think it is. I'm not necessarily a pink person, but I seem to have a lot of pink spreads, even though I don't really like the colour. I think it's because quite often, excuse me, quite often there's an image or a pattern or something in the kit that really captures my attention. Oh, I like that. And then I kind of go with that, really. So just doing this side as well. Now, what I did last time is I split to do a checklist for the weekend because I didn't need a whole one. And do you know what? I'm not sure I can be particularly bothered today. It's probably a bit of a lazy approach, but sometimes life is too short. So let's sign it up with those dots. And now I've said that, I did say on my failed Plan With Me video, I love that the weekend is just dots. It's not lined, so it gives you a bit more flexibility with the weekend. And part of me really wishes like there was a whole planner where that was the background on the days. But I think that's just wishful thinking for now, really, to be honest. So there we go, it's the last checklist going down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this weekly checklist. So I had the other day I had a kit come through in the post, and on the delivery note, like printed at the bottom, it said stickers always peel better from the left. And actually that's true. I've discovered. I've been kind of paying quite close attention to that lately. And yeah, I'm just going to put white out over the notes and a little bit of the dark header, because as I said, this is quite pale. Doesn't matter if it's exact, I'm not too fussy. There we go. And then I think I'm going to put dinners on here again because I quite like the way that worked out. But I'm actually going to off-centre it a tiny bit so that it covers the whole of that heart on the bottom of the checklist, if that makes sense. So that's that so far. Now, full boxes. I've got a lot going on here, so I might avoid that. Let's go with Little Miss Kitty over here. And I think I'm going to off-centre that on a couple of the days. Put that there. What's a lot going on Wednesday, Thursday? Don't think I've got a lot going on. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to off-centre that down there. I do have some things going on. So, first very exciting thing, which is going to go down on Saturdays. I'm going to my first ever planner meetup next weekend, which is the Southwest Craft and Planner Meet, which I am very excited about. And then let's go for, what colour's the nails? The nails pink. On the Friday, I am having my nails done, just so they're nice and fresh for the event. Because I do take a battering, my nails. And then on the Saturday, let's go from this one on the Saturday, there is a surprise happening for my sister, who I'm fairly certain will not see this video before then. She is 50 in September. They live in Belgium, so actually doing an event with everybody is really hard work. So my brother-in-law has planned something for Saturday afternoon, which is a little bit annoying that I have to leave the Southwest Planner Meet early. But hey ho. Now I have just realised I haven't put my weekend banner down. Could put it on the Sunday. Could put it across both. Ooh. I think I'm going to have to peel this up. And put that down. There. Sorry, indecisiveness of stickers going on. I kind of feel like I'm not being very chatty today. Anyway, let's put that there, because there won't be as much going on Saturday because of everything else, all of my events. So yeah, having had a quiet couple of weeks, excuse me, I will now be having a busier couple of weeks, which actually is quite nice because it's been too quiet and too not busy. I can't think of an appropriate word there. Let's put Mr. Moon down as well because we like Mr. Moon. And I think I'm going to do the same. I'm going to off-centre it across a couple of days. Like that. Yeah, it works. Okay. Okay, let's have a little look. I do have some bills going out on that day. Love that these fit between the lines really nicely as well. So I'm actually going to pop that at the bottom in there. What else? Now, normally in my classic size I put my habit trackers down here, but there isn't quite the space, so what I did last time was actually popped it on Monday at the start of the week, so it's there to remind you of everything that's going on. So let's see if I can line that up nice and neatly there. That's a really pale grey actually, I like that. A while back I used one of the really pale habit trackers as a mood tracker and just did like coloured splotches for each day, and I think that's the sort of colour that would work really well for that. Not that I'm probably going to do that this time around, but it's just a thought. Let's put little bunny balloons down here. I've got a little bit of space. What else have you got going on? I am going away to see my godmother on Sunday. So let's put this little bunny box up here. Just like that. Let me think. Now, I need to have a uni focus day. I've got no uni. I'm going to use... These little bunnies here. I don't know if you can just see that. It's got little bunnies and balloons on it, and it's that really pretty teal colour. I'm going to use that in the corner over here. Let's put it in the middle. It's really annoying. Let's do it right in the middle, there by the day. See, this is what happens in the holidays. I become more indecisive about what's going on, and that is wonky as well. Let's try that one more time, shall we? Wednesday. I was sticking it on Wednesday. There we go. That's better. Yep, happier with that. I'm going to use this little pink guy here in there. Now, I'm actually going to peel up the box, stick this down, and then put the box over the top just so it covers it up, because then it all fits in really nicely, and I'm not covering up any of the glitter on the moon. Like that, just so I can indicate that hubby is off all week. Shock, horror, surprise, although, hold on. I know I say this every time, but this is why I love removable stickers, because you can change your mind, find something else, and then pop that down instead. So I'm going to use the asterisk instead to mark that he is off a week. There we go. In my classic planner I have used the day off stickers that Rachel does, just to indicate that he's off all the time, which is quite nice. And do I want to put anything else down for now? I don't think so. I think I might put some deco down. Can I put Kitty anywhere? I can put Kitty somewhere. Yep. And I have this lovely little cloud here, which is beautiful. That I'm just going to put there because why not? It'll be really annoying in the way later. And I might save the clouds and the moon for later in the week. I'm going to save the last event label just in case something crops up that we want to do. I've still got 2 event labels left, sorry, the scallops and the normal one. I think for now that is all I'm going to do, because then I can add things as the week goes on. So what I will do quickly is I'll just write down a few things. So I'm going to use this for university work. Oh, that is the phone. Bear with me, guys. Sorry about that, guys. It's quite annoying. Dropped a call, picked it up, no one there. But anyway, where was I? I was filling in the week, so I've put my university work in my tracker at the top because I need to crack on with some of that. I'm going to write down that hubby is off all week. Unbelievable. Going out on that day is my 365 gin, and there's something else which I can't remember for the time being. Nail appointment at 12. Then we have got the Southwest Craft and Family. Now, while I'm just writing this down, I love how nice Rachel's stickers are to write on. I normally write on all my stickers in an ultrafine Sharpie, and on the basis that that's the pen that works best with most stickers. Meet, there we go. But Rachel's stickers work really nicely just with a fine liner pen on them, which I absolutely love. That is 3 PM. Afternoon tea, and then we have off to see my godmother, and then over here I had a uni day flag. So that is my week at the moment. Probably not a lot else in terms of stickers will go down. As I said, I have kept back a couple of event labels, flags, and there's a few other bits that could go in depending on what crops up between now and then. I do love that the checklists line up so beautifully with the lines of the mini happy planner, because it means that actually I will utilise them, which is the whole point really of a planner, isn't it? To make sure that you're recording what you want to get done. So anyway, that's my week in this little beauty. I may or may not do a plan with me for my passion planner yet. I haven't quite decided. Still kind of hoping that my academic Rise and Blue will turn up before my planning session, but we will see. So hope you have fun setting up your week, guys, and I will see you soon.